Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm currently looking at the trade right now. I'm kind of confused. I'm about to show you what's going on. Um, so the trade is still open that I placed earlier today. Liquidation price 509. Currently at an unrealized loss of $12.48. But look at this candle. My liquidation price was 509. And this candle came as low as 486. How am I still in the trade? Literally confused. But moving back into towards some profit areas. I don't know how that happened. But that's the update on the trade. I'm holding it until the end of the year. Let's see what happens. I plan on adding more money to the trade and stuff like, what I want to do is get Screen-O-Matic going. I just got to get a webcam to do that. I'll probably buy one sometime this week. And so I can actually have the video recorded, or have my screen recorded and show you guys, go in more in depth as to what is going on in regards to Ethereum right now, some other currency pairs, and or some other cryptocurrency pairs, because my focus right now has really been crypto. I've been talking to my friends about stocks and Forex, but I haven't really been too interested in it right now. Usually I like to trade the US 30 or the Dow Jones Industrial Average. But right now, crypto has just, had me captivated as far as how the market is moving. Because when it rains, it pours, and I'm trying to get wet. But yeah, I'm going to upload some more content this week. Want to get the Screen-O-Matic going. Going to get the face cam. And we're going to see what happens with the trade. All right, guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I was able to pull up some stuff to kind of go into about my involvement in the cryptocurrency space, as well as into some other things as well. Like I said, I wanted to talk about my inception into the equities market, or my inception into cryptocurrency. Right now, I want to focus on crypto, but I am kind of familiar with stocks as well as Forex trading. But right now, what I want to do is talk about my inception. But I'm gonna also show you guys what Ethereum is doing right now. So Ethereum took a little dip, not much, but this is what I'm expecting it to do right here. Let's see if I got my pencil still out. I'm expecting it to, oops, no, I gotta go grab it. I'm expecting it to, where's the brush? I'm expecting it to do this right here. Boom, 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 then boom, take off. I'm expecting it to take off. I believe this is a resistance we're battling right now. So expecting Ethereum to break out of here and just, go all the way up to, like I said, the thousands. But guys, to kind of go back into my inception into crypto. All right. So I don't have to go back too far. I'll just go back to the massive Bitcoin pump in 2017, the end of 2017, December to about January. Bitcoin was running up. I was riding a car with one of my roommates when I lived in Washington, D.C. We were coming back from playing basketball at Georgetown. One of the guys was studying, I believe he was studying to become a lawyer, and he was talking about Bitcoin. And the only time I ever heard about Bitcoin was in that movie, Dope, if you remember that movie. And in Dope, the guy he had to, get the Bitcoin, exchange it, blah, 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 do the deal. But that's that's the only time I remember Bitcoin. And that was probably 2016. Whenever the movie Dope came out, that's when I heard about Bitcoin. But I didn't know it was a serious thing. I thought it was something on a movie. So 2017 rolls around, Bitcoin runs up. We're in the car with we're in the car, and well, actually we're in Uber, and the guy is saying, "Yeah, man, I just bought some Bitcoin. I made like $5,000 off of it." It's like $5,000. Like, what is Bitcoin? What is it? Blah blah blah. And he's explaining it to me. I'm like, so Bitcoin was actually a real thing, not just something from a movie. And I didn't really ask him, how to get into it and all that stuff, because I was kind of focusing on real estate at the time. And I was just trying to make some stuff happen with real estate. But to move forward a few months, I got my hands on some money. I was introduced to somebody, and I bought some cryptocurrency through them. Through this person, I wanted to learn about cryptos, but they was like, no, crypto right now is dead. Bull market is very dead right now. You don't want to mess with cryptos because it may even drop further. So he wanted to teach me Forex instead. A few months down the line, he teaches me Forex because he teaches me Forex, but in that span, I wasn't really as serious about Forex. I didn't want to learn that much about Forex because I was still like fascinated by cryptocurrency. And it wasn't the fact that Bitcoin ran up to astronomical highs. It was just that the use cases. I see Bitcoin as a use case, and then blockchain technology. I was like, yo, like, what is this? Like, what is going to come from this thing? So he was adamant about me learning Forex, but instead of learning Forex, I went into stocks a little bit on Robinhood. Essentially turned $70 to $700 on a weed stock. And what happened is that once he seen me trade stocks, he was like, take that and apply it to Forex. So he gave me a Forex account. One loss. It was a back and forth thing, which was ultimately just trying to become a better overall trader. But while mentoring for him, something happened. End up not being able to get mentored by that individual anymore. And but throughout that process, I was studying the heck out of Forex, but still cryptocurrency. And I'm going to show you guys a few things what I was able to gain with cryptocurrency. So I studied at what was the first thing I studied? I think the first thing I went through with cryptocurrency was Consensus Academy. Consensus Academy is basically an Ethereum blockchain solution software company, and they released a course. I paid for it. I completed it. Let's see if I have it here. IBM. This is blockchain foundation. Consensus Academy. All right, so this is the Consensus Academy course certificate. Me completing it. So basically, on Consensus Academy, it was just basically everything blockchain, but mostly I was learning about it talked a little bit about Bitcoin, but it kind of mostly focused on Ethereum, and I was able to learn so much. And that's why when I have conversations with people at work and I'm telling you about crypto and blockchain and stuff like that, how I'm talking about it, I'm not talking out of my butt. I actually studied this thing and dive fairly deep into it. I'm going to show you some more stuff as well. But at the same time as I was studying Ethereum at Consensus Academy, I was also studying data science at IBM. Let's go into another one. Hong Kong University. Where is it at? Let's see. Boom. So verified certificate of achievement, Hong Kong University, blockchain and fintech basic applications and limitations. I'm not going to try to pronounce my professor's name, but yeah. So I was diving deep into cryptocurrency. I really was. I wanted to know about it. I wanted to, learn about it. I wanted to figure this thing out. And I also wanted it to benefit me in some type of way. But while I was studying cryptocurrency, I wasn't trading cryptocurrency. I was trading Forex. And I know some of you guys, I'm going to show you some more stuff. I know some of you are like, Hong Kong University, Consensus Academy, IBM. And there's another one I'm studying that as well, that I put away for a little bit, but I may pick it back up. I'm thinking about it. You're like, but you work with me. How come you aren't like, out here at these, these companies that deal with that stuff? But it's I'm not a developer. I have the knowledge of what blockchain technology is. Like I could explain it to a 2-year-old as well as have a conversation with a developer about it. But I'm trying to figure out my placing in this, because ultimately I just want to be a successful investor, a successful entrepreneur. I want to be an astute cryptocurrency investor. I just want to be able to like make the right decisions when it comes to these markets. I'm not sure if you guys seen that movie Pursuit of Happiness, but I really enjoyed that movie, and I look up to what he did, because it was kind of some of the things that he did I experienced myself. Like the homelessness. Him like doing what he can to make something happen. Right? And not giving up and continuing. You never allow hardship to crack you, because once you crack, you are like, let me make a point. When you have to, a lot of us are damaged in some type of way, right? Something that happened to us or whatever, but you never really don't be cracked. Don't allow yourself to be broken. Don't break. Stay strong and be humble and accept, but still build, and that's why I appreciate that movie Pursuit of Happiness. And I really I really liked or loved that he was able to make something out of nothing. But his story goes deeper than what the movie portrays. But back to blockchain. Back to the topic at hand. Yeah, so you guys are kind of thinking like, how come you aren't like at some, company, making good money there? I'm trying to figure that thing out as we speak. Trust me. But all in all, what I want to do is just be an investor, a great investor. And one thing I'm working on right now is this right here. I'm taking a course from Harvard, and I'm not gonna lie, that thing is super hard. It's a computer programming course, and when I began it, they started with something that was super easy. It was literally like the first thing was leapfrog, like leapfrog. 1 + 1 = 2 is what the first project or whatever. It was leapfrog. Easy. I was like, okay, so I like this. The second problem they're called problem sets. So problem set 0 was extremely hard. I was like, okay, so we literally just went from 0 to 100. It's as if you were somehow supposed to gain this knowledge from the very first one, where they introduced to you like programming and a very plug-in type of thing. They use puzzle pieces to kind of explain it, plug and go type of stuff to explain it. But from that to the first problem set or problem set 0, just like, yo, like what is going on here? You know what I'm saying? You kind of understand why certain people do go to these colleges, and that are successful, not paying people to get in there. The real intelligent people, you kind of understand why they are able to get in and stuff like that. But this is it's called Harvard CS50. So my current progress is 7 out of 10, right? So up until here, right? And I stopped at problem set 7 probably in May. I stopped at problem set 7 probably in May or June, because like the rest of this stuff, it literally from from problem set 0 to the next ones it was already 0 to 100 going to scratch to hello, right? Like it was just like whoa, and then going from these jumping into this, it's like wow. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's extremely hard. Extremely hard. I might not even finish the course for real, because that thing is, man, it's up there. It is up there in difficulty. If I could rate it, it'd be a 10. Out of 10, I could rate it. It is a 10. You know, when I was taking it, I would literally get stuck on something and wait days, and I just wake up like, figured it out. It was literally in coding. There is if you miss one little hyphen, one little one dash, one number, one letter, one character, one anything, your code will not run. But luckily, they have this program where you can check everything and it'll let you know what's wrong. But sometimes checking it and it's showing you what's wrong is not always what's wrong, you know, and it's hard to explain right now, but it's very deep. It's very deep. But yeah. So when it comes to this crypto stuff, I have the knowledge. You know, I've taken the deep dive into the crypto knowledge. I have, and one thing I want to do is talk to some people, very fluent people in cryptocurrency. For example, I want to have a conversation or do an interview with Andreas Antonopoulos. Man, very intelligent guy when it comes to cryptocurrencies. And I will say, when it comes to coding and stuff like that, I'm a level 0 coder. I'm not good at coding. I only took it because I thought it was going to give me some type of knowledge base, or thought it was going to give me something. I thought I was going to gain something, but I didn't really gain anything except some more knowledge, I guess. But it's good because it made me more intelligent. Coding allows you to think deeply on stuff. One thing that I was doing before when I was studying data science, I didn't even study data science for cryptocurrency, anything like that. I studied data science to basically make me more competent to understand certain things. I didn't study it for data science. I didn't study it for cryptocurrency or coding or whatever. I studied it just to become competent. Like if you wanted to just become better at, if you want to become better at something, if you want to speak fluently, if you want to gain more vocabulary or vernacular, if you want to, learn different things, you go study and read. You don't have to necessarily go and study and read about becoming a better speaker. You can literally just read any type of book or whatever it may be. And that's where I just found myself at when I was studying data science and all that. Is why I did it, just to become more competent, to increase my capacity to think and stuff like that. But yeah, so Ethereum is pushing up. Ethereum is pushing up. Let's see. I have this tape right here because I don't want you guys seeing my username and all that stuff. I know how you hackers are. I know, I didn't witness it before. So we're just down about $15, 72%. But I'm leveraging money, so I'm good, and I still believe Ethereum is gonna go to 1,000. But yeah, so this video was basically just to give you guys an understanding as to my knowledge about cryptocurrency. If you have the question like, how can I trust you? How can I know that you know what you're talking about? I studied it. I'm currently studying it. and I will continue to study it, and I'm investing in it, and I will continue to invest in it. So, hey, I want you guys to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and you have a great day.